Check out pentheblogofficial. Like, share, follow, and subscribe. Once upon a time in a faraway land, there lived a clever fox. One day, the fox was strolling through the forest. When he came across a big juicy-looking blackberry bush, the fox began to feast on the blackberries. And soon, his mouth was stained purple. Just then, a hunter appeared who had been tracking the fox for days. He wanted nothing more than to catch the clever fox and put an end to his cunning ways. When the hunter saw the purple stain on the fox's mouth, he had an idea. Asked the fox, suspicious of the hunter's motives. Quickly, he took off his coat and dipped it into the nearby river, staining it a deep purple. So he thanked the fox for his help and went on his way. He knew that if the hunter stayed around, he would be in danger. So he kept running until he reached the safety of his den. Then he put the coat back on and approached the fox. If he let the hunter take a sample of the purple stain, he would be able to track the fox's scent and catch him. He also found a comfortable bed and slept there for a few hours. As he was leaving, he noticed the hunter's coat hanging on a chair. From that day on, the hunter never tried to catch the fox. Just like the fox, we can use our brains to come up with clever ideas and plans. We don't need to be bigger or stronger than our problems. Sometimes all we need is a little bit of creativity. He had finally met his match, and the clever fox continued to live his life in the forest, always ready with a quick wit and a clever plan. The purple stain had completely disappeared. The hunter had tried to wash it out, but it was no use. The magic of the blackberries was strong. When he woke up, he felt like a new fox. It can only be removed by the first creature that passes by here after sunset. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. But the fox was quick-witted and had an idea of his own. Use your brain and come up with a clever solution just like the clever fox. Remember, it's not the size that matters, but how you use your noggin. "Hello there," said the hunter. "I want to ask you a favor." "Well, what is it?" "I see you have a very nice purple stain on your mouth. It would look even nicer on my coat. Would you mind if I take a small sample?" The fox knew what the hunter was up to. "Oh no, I'm afraid I can't let you do that," said the fox. "You see, this stain is magic." The hunter wasn't sure if the stain was really magic, but he didn't want to take any chances. As soon as the hunter was out of sight, the fox hurried away. When the sun began to set, the fox emerged from his den. He had to get some food for his family, but he couldn't go anywhere near the blackberry bush. The hunter might still be lurking nearby and waiting for the magic to wear off the fox's fur. So the fox did something he had never done before. He walked right up to the hunter's cabin and peeked inside. The hunter wasn't there, so the fox cautiously entered the cabin. To his surprise, he found food in the cupboards and clothes all over the floor. The fox decided to make himself at home, and he ate all the food he wanted. He thanked the hunter for the food and the rest and decided to leave. The fox smiled to himself. He had outsmarted the hunter once again. Now, little ones, whenever you're in a tight spot, remember the clever fox and use your brain to get yourself out of trouble. So next time you're facing a challenge, don't give up. And that, my dear friends, is the story of the fox that outwitted the hunter.